I wish you could have seen me oops, sorry, Kirby. I wish you could have seen me over the last 2 minutes because my cameraman Dexter and I sit here, the music starts, and then literally it's like, oh, look who just showed up. And it's a dream team. It's so lovely. So all of my buddies, a lot of you know these people. Guys, Billy is here, and Pammy, and Tracy, and Muriel. Hello, maybe Julie is there. Our friends from Luxembourg. And Stuart, I saw you had a great walk this morning. It is a gorgeous day. So for those of you who are not in Fort Worth, here we are. I stepped out front. I needed my slippers because it's just a little cool. And it's bright, bright sunshine, and everything is really green. It is a really beautiful day. And Limor, oh my goodness, our friends from Israel are here as well, which I just love. So this morning, Candace, I love that you've come before too, so this is cool. This morning, not only am I going to read you this quite incredible book and tell you who I borrowed this book from, but before we start anything, today is special because it is Shane's birthday. And although Shane, I know you can't hear all of us on this live feed, but you can hear Dexter and I. Dexter's quite a good partner in singing. So before we do anything, guys, so many of you know Shane. Muriel, I'm not sure if you met Shane. I hope you did. He is one of our ongoing powerful PAs as we tour our show. So we're going to sing happy birthday. Look, there's already a party up here. Do you see Cat in the Hat? He's somewhere. And it's such a party that Pooh is actually wearing a hat. So Shane, we were so excited this morning. Everybody, look at Tigger. Tigger, oh my heavens. We're going to sing happy birthday. And all of my friends, Billy, Pammy, I know you guys would absolutely sing out loud wherever you are. So here we go. Dex, are you ready?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Shane. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Shane. So, you're going to love this book, Shane, because it's so how you operate in life. And Kermie, I'm going to place you right here. Okay, how I found this book is not surprising because, you know, our friends that we love are always just this far away. My friend, Allison Lanza, and a lot of you know the whole family. Billy, you know, and Pammy, you know Janet and Don Lanza, Allison's parents. Everybody at Kids Who Care knows David Lanza as well because he's this brilliant sound designer, incredible sound designer. So the whole family, we've all been together for a long time. And when Allison heard I was doing these stories, she lives in Fort Worth, she sent me a text and said, Spencer has a lot of books. Spencer is her son. Spencer has a lot of books. Would you like to borrow any? Duh. Yes, of course I would. And so the first thing you should know is borrowing a book from a friend is remarkably fun. So I went by Allison's beautiful porch. She has a gorgeous yellow door. It's so Allison. I went by her house, Dexter and I did last weekend, and picked up a beautiful stack of books. And this one, I don't know how I haven't had this in my library. This one is just the right thing for right now, for today, for this time, in this moment, April 30th, 2020. This is perfect. What do you do with a chance? Yeah, what do you do with a chance? Because, I mean, the chances right now are like coming in waves because the world's different. And when the world's just a little different, remarkable things start to happen out of that difference. So first I have to tell you about the author, and I must tell you about the illustrator. We always do, but this relationship is incredible. So the author of this is Kobi Yamada, and it's illustrated by Besom. Besom. Here's what's cool about these two, is Yobi lives in Seattle and Mei lives in China. And they don't even speak the same language, but they do speak the same language, which is art. They do speak the same language. And I love when I read about how Kobi found her. He didn't find her because they went to some book club and landed in the same place. He didn't even find her because their families hosted each other. He found her because he saw a drawing that she did of a rabbit playing a piano in an upside-down forest. Seriously, perfect. These people belong at Kids Who Care. I'm just telling you, we belong in their lives. A rabbit playing a piano in an upside-down forest. That's what he saw, the drawing he saw that she did. So they talked to each other through an interpreter and just created this incredible book. He wrote the words, and she did all the illustrations from, halfway around the world, which you can totally do now. And the other remarkable thing is that Yobi has a greeting card business. What he really does before he started doing this is he does wonderful things that make people feel better inside a greeting card. Well, that's a cool business. So he's an entrepreneur. So many things I love about him, so we really should get to the book, shouldn't we? All right, so what do you do with a chance? We have to look in here because there's always like cool stuff just inside. Oh, there is. First of all, look at that. Look at that drawing. Don't you get a sense of not only the illustrator, but what is the story that's coming? What do you think that looks like? Even before you read the book, this has complete sound. I mean, if I showed David Lanza this, there would be an incredible sound. It's like a tornado of ideas. Look right up here. What is that? Huh. This has a remarkable sound in it. And then right here, as we know, the illustrator and the author get permission in the inside of the book to typically thank someone or tell someone they love them. And so here we go. The first one is, for Shale and Ever, when something extraordinary shows up in your life, I hope you see it for what it is, a gift. And then it doesn't say Kobi, it does say Dad. There's a hint. Shale and Ever, obviously Kobi's children. And then the other one is, thanks to my friends for always supporting me, Besom. Oh, look at that. Here's the deal. If you grow up, when you grow up, if you're already grown up and you get to write a book and publish it, the coolest thing is you're in charge of the message. Inside a production, a musical theater production that's called the prologue. What do we want to say before we say things? So the prologue to this is, who do we love, right? All right, here we go. What do you do with a chance? Written by Kobi Yamada. Illustrated by Besom. Can't wait to see. Remarkable. One day I got a chance. It just seemed to show up. It acted like it knew me, as if it wanted something. I didn't know why it was here. What do you do with a chance? I wondered. Oh, you have to look at this whole village of people. And look at this guy. And look at the chance. It's like, flew in. You know? Like Mary Poppins. You know? All those characters. You know? Look at that. It just... It seemed to just show up. The other thing is it acted like it knew me. As if it wanted something. It fluttered around me. It brushed up against me. It circled me as if it wanted me to grab it. I started to reach for it, but I was unsure and I pulled back. So it flew away. Look at that. Now, the cool thing about illustrators is these are the words, and look at the entire world that she created. Maybe out of her own imagination. Maybe because it's two people talking to each other. Maybe she asked Kobi, where is this little guy? Where is this happening? And when you look, look in this village, look who's on the balcony right there. Do you see that? Looks like somebody's great aunt or grandmother with those big spectacles standing out on the balcony. Actually, you know what? This looks a bit like right now in lots of places. We're all social distancing, but everybody's out on their porches or in their front yards waving at people. But our families, you know, whoever you're snuggled in with, holding hands and that kind of thing. Oh, this looks a bit like someplace in Luxembourg because it's so hilly. I don't know if you've ever been there, but my friends, the Fetishfields, live there, and it is beautiful. Okay, so I started to reach for it, but I was unsure. Pulled back, so it flew away. I thought about it a lot. I wished I had taken my chance. I realized I wanted it, but I still didn't know if I had the courage. Oh, what's in the water? What does appear to be in the reflection in the water? All alone. Maybe I should have done that. Sitting here. Oh, did you see? This little guy's not alone. What is that? What is that? A dog? A squirrel? It's either a dog with a quite bushy tail. That's very possible. Yeah. Not a squirrel, you think? Maybe a dog? Yeah, I thought a lot about it. I didn't know if I had the courage. Excuse me, Kermie. When another chance came around, I wasn't so sure, but I decided to try. There it is. Wow, it's fast. Look at it. Whoosh, zing! Look at that. Wow, it came back. It showed up again. Oh my goodness. Ooh, running after it. Ooh, I'm going to try to catch it. Oh. I went to reach for it, but I missed it and fell. I was embarrassed. I felt foolish. Seemed like everyone was looking at me. I decided I never wanted to feel this way again. Oh. Kersplat. Jumped out to grab it. Missed it. Splat. Right in front of everybody. I'm going to take a chance. Ooh. I decided I never wanted to feel that way again. This one little guy could care less. Do-do-do, not even listening. You've got an idea of a chance. Not interested. Although maybe listening, you can't tell. Yeah, you take chances, people laugh at you, right? So after that, whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Pay no attention. Feels really bad. Look, everybody else saw the chance too. Huh. Why isn't someone saying go for it? That's interesting. There it is. Whenever a chance came along, I ignored it. And the more I ignored them, the less they came around. The more I ignored them, the less they came around. There goes one. Nah, too dangerous. Until one day, I noticed that I hadn't even seen a chance. I had not seen a chance in quite a while. It was as if they had all disappeared. I started to worry. What if I don't get another chance? I know I acted like I didn't care, but the truth was I did. I still wanted to take a chance, but I was afraid, and I wasn't sure if I'd ever be brave enough. Wow. Not even coming along anymore. Oh. Not sure. I wasn't even sure if I'd be brave enough. Then I thought, maybe I don't have to worry about being brave all of the time. Maybe I just need to be brave for a little while at the right time. I realized it was up to me. Whoa. Ooh, now who's here? Now who's here? You know, there was that little dog. Now who's here? Maybe I don't have to be fearless all of the time. I realized it was up to me. I promised myself that if I ever got another chance, I wasn't going to hold back. If I got another chance, I was going to be ready. Oh, the team has gathered. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look who's on the team. There's that huge bear with binoculars seeing way out there in the future. And of course, trusted dog, wolf, squirrel. Whatever you decide. Oh my gosh, and a walking stick. Cool. Looking for it. Oh my gosh, I was going to be ready. Now the team is gathered. Now I'm not going to do it by myself, but I'm going to be ready. My friend Kristen Tebow says it's swell with 2. I know it's swell with 8 people that I work with all the time, all year round, and then, you know, all the people we gather in between. 10 here, an extra 30 there. Next time, I was going to be ready. Then, one seemingly ordinary day, I saw something shining off in the distance. Is it possible? Is it possible, I hoped? Could this be my chance? Whoa, look at that. Across all of that choppy water. Woo, look at that. Beaming up behind those waves. What, is that it? Ooh, there's a lot of deep water out there. Whoa. Is it possible? Could this be my chance? Oh my gosh, look guys. There's also a little rabbit. Maybe you saw it and I didn't. Look at that. Look at the little rabbit. Oh my heavens. This is a perfect team. A huge bear and a dog and a rabbit and a map and a stick and the binoculars. The bear has the binoculars. Woo! Could this be my chance? It's an ordinary day. Seemingly ordinary day. I had to find out. As I ran hard and as fast as I could toward it. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I let go of my fears, I was full of excitement. Look at all of them racing toward it. Racing toward it. They haven't even seen really what it is, except it's right there shining, racing for it. It wasn't that I was no longer afraid, but now my excitement was bigger than my fear. Oh, look at all the friends. We're going to go for it. Here we go. Woo! And it's not that you're not scared, but you got a map, you got some binoculars, you got your friends with you. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even know exactly what it is, but it's right there, and we're going for it. We're not going to miss it. We're not staying home. We're not going to miss it. As I got closer, I could see that this was a really huge chance. Woo! Oh, look at their faces. When they I got up close, wow, it's a reality check. Oh my gosh, this is the biggest thing ever. Look at that, bigger than any of them. Look at the bear's face. The huge, powerful bear, shrunken by comparison to the chance. Oh, but look how beautiful it is. Wow. I could see that this was a really huge chance. I can't wait. But this time, I was ready. As it came by, I reached out and grabbed it. I held on with all my might. Oh my goodness, guys, look. The team isn't left behind. The team is right there running along. Woo, it's huge, and we are flying. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is why I love musicals. Because right now, all of a sudden the music gets bigger and the sounds get amazing and you hear the wind rushing. Oh, this is a musical waiting to be written. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be freed. I now see that when I hold back, I miss out. I don't want to miss out. There's just so much I want to see and do and discover. Oh my goodness, look at the wind. You can feel it. How fast this guy is soaring. It felt so good to soar, to fly, to be free. So, what do you do with the chance? What do you do with the chance? You take it. Because it just might be the start of something incredible. Oh my heavens. Look, you have to really look at what May did with these words. Look at that. Look at that. There is that beautiful village perched off in the distance. But look where the chance took this guy. Look what happened. This didn't go away. It's still there to fly back to, but oh, this world. Look what's ahead of this huge chance. All of the tiny chances that came in the first place, they're leading the way. Look at that, they're leading the way. He didn't lose all those little ones, but now this big one just took him along with all of the little ones that came before. Oh my goodness. Whew, what I love about artists is how one artist's work compounds, which means grows the next ones. So somebody writes some words, and then someone sees it in a drawing, and somebody else sees it in sound, and somebody else dances it, and somebody else beautifully paints it with light, and then someone else opens the doors, and then maybe we're sitting on a lawn watching this beautiful piece come to life. What I love is someone's words trusted in someone else's hands makes whatever the words were get even more beautiful. You can trust it. You can trust it even with one artist in Seattle, the other artist halfway around the globe in China. But Kobi knew anyone who would draw a picture of a rabbit playing a piano in an upside-down forest could be trusted, right? Look what's waiting for us in the back. Look what is waiting. there are these two beautiful artists. Look at them. Don't you want to hang out with them? I do. And maybe we can. I mean, they're on the planet. And because of technology, we could so call them. I don't know, Zoom them, Facebook them, something. We should. And now that you know that, doesn't this make sense? This whole drawing nestled right in the front of the book. Right? Totally makes sense. Look at that swirling chance. Woo! Grabbing on and flying with it. And then on the back of the book, I'm going to read you this because it's delightful. What do chances become? New friendships, exciting opportunities, daring discoveries. Oh yes. Chances are invitations to grand adventures, tickets to unforgettable experiences, and doors to whole new worlds. Chances help you see who you are, what you want, and where you want to go. So, what will you do with your chance? Now it's up to you. Isn't that the best? I'm just hugging this book. I'm hugging this book because to learn about these two artists and then to get to discover them, and the fact that someone who loved Allison gave Spencer this book when we were just meeting Spencer when he was teeny, just a tiny little one. Woo, what a great way to start the day. I was at my desk at about 8 o'clock doing the businessy side of what I do at Kids Who Care, which I do love. You know, math and numbers and, you know, where are our friends and what are we doing next and that sort of thing. But then I got to pause and be with you. It was good. There was a time we were going to meet 10 o'clock for an incredible adventure. And look what happened. It happened to me. I know it happened to Dexter. I hope it happened to you. And I hope it happened to Debbie Brown. Hi, Debbie. And Courtney, I hope it happened to you that when we pause in the middle of anything and fill our souls with art, then that's what we need. That's the jump start. Whew, so we connected. Ooh, Kermie, you're lying down. This is a party for those of you who may have just joined us. Today is Shane's birthday. And so as you can see, all of my friends are having quite a nice party. And I also want to remind you who know Kids Who Care that July, we're going to be looking for you in some form. We're doing a show called Look Up. Maybe it's a virtual one with kids from around the world, and maybe it's live and in person in Fort Worth, Texas. We won't do anything dangerous, of course, but you know, who knows? A few friends may gather in our beautiful theater in Fort Worth, Texas. Whatever it will be connecting us.